We just got a new trailer for the Thunderbolts, and I can't lie, it looks like Marvel is absolutely cooking with this movie. So let's talk about all the best and craziest parts of the trailer. First of all, I gotta give them a shout out for this new official poster that's literally a reference to the Wheaties box. Seems like such a random combination of things, but I really like it. Well, let's get into the actual trailer. Starting off with Sentry, obviously, he was the main takeaway and kind of stole the entire show, and rightfully so. Dude was crazy OP in just the trailer already. As you can see in that clip, he's literally just straight up flattening people. We know he has super strength, he can fly and all that good stuff. This dude is going to be absolutely unstoppable. That's before you even consider the fact that we're getting Dark Sentry, aka the Void, in this, taking over New York, it seems like. Because yeah, New York is looking absolutely cooked in this trailer from what we can see of it. I really don't know how the Thunderbolts are going to intervene with this. And speaking of New York that looks absolutely cooked in this movie, we got a look at the Avengers Tower under its new owner now. This thing looks heavily reinforced and like refortified. And everybody pretty much knew this from the first trailer, but yeah, it is confirmed that it is owned by Val in the MCU, so it's going to be really interesting to see the role she plays in this movie, kind of being like the ringleader of all these different Thunderbolts probably. While this is obviously a team-up movie, this trailer just further confirmed that it really seems like the main focus of this film is going to be on Sentry as the main type of villain, and then we're going to be focusing in on Yelena and Bucky more than any of the other Thunderbolts. The other ones are just going to be kind of supporting characters, it looks like. Which I'm honestly all here for because Yelena and Bucky have some of the most troubled backstories in the entire MCU. There's so much more to explore here, and yeah, this is what we need in the MCU. Yes, there's like a huge void taking over New York and a super powered man that has like every power in existence, but you need to focus in on the more personal stories and stakes of these characters to make anybody care about your movie. But the side characters are looking good too. We got the new look at the new redesigned Taskmaster, which the look is pretty solid. I just hope that they actually do the character right in this movie compared to Black Widow. She was completely wasted in that movie. Complete character assassination too. People were spreading rumors that Ghost was like getting cut from this movie a couple months ago. I'm so glad that wasn't true. I thought she was a really interesting character in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and a super interesting one that we really just never had time to explore fully. She wasn't even like the main real villain of that movie. So I do hope, even though it seems like the spotlight's going to be on Yelena and Bucky, we do spend a decent amount of time with Ghost, because like I said, I feel like this was just such an underutilized character in the earlier phases of the MCU. Now I have to admit, I think the Red Guardian, played by David Harbour, obviously, who I did really enjoy in Black Widow, he was kind of throwing off the trailer vibes a little bit. He was so obviously put in there for like the comedy relief and to show people, hey, this movie's going to have jokes too. Maybe they're going to play better in the actual movie themselves, but I felt like we were going for this more way serious, a lot of really great fight scenes and a darker tone of a trailer, and then he's just cracking like the laziest jokes I've ever seen. That's a little nitpicky. Like I said, the jokes could play perfectly fine in the film, and it could just be play like, oh, he actually is this guy that doesn't know how to handle what's going on around him. He's making these jokes because he doesn't know how to deal with the seriousness. And I'm not saying I don't want any jokes, I just don't want the current MCU state of jokes, like things we got in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and She-Hulk, those types of things that really just don't land. And honestly, with all the new info we got from this trailer about the Void and Sentry, I think I have a pretty good idea of exactly how these next three MCU movies are going to play out to perfectly set up Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. So tap on screen to check out that video and see my thoughts about all of that, and make sure to let me know in the comments your thoughts on the Thunderbolts trailer, favorite parts, what character do you think is going to be the best.